Hey guys, Josh here, welcome back to HercusShell Gaming. So, we just had to go through this gate. That's all we had to do. We didn't have to jump down the hole, die and fight Gamov all over again. Okay, so we got a few more of the orb guys down here. Hopefully we don't have the annoying wasps come back. And after spending a long time trying to get up here, I'm hoping I don't have to do the same thing again. At least I know it's not a ledge this time, that's something. Hooray, we found a save point. So I'm going to do that now, just in case I fall down something intentionally again and have to fight Gamov for a third time. So I guess we just head down here. We'll take out the orbs as we go. Oh, didn't see him coming. This windmill shuriken is useful for these guys. I do think this game really sort of struggles without a lock-on. Does seem like something they could have added in retrospectively for the Sigma update. Potentially would make it too easy is the only rationale I'm thinking of, but when you're using a ranged weapon like that and you're kind of facing them, it does seem a bit silly that Ryu just misses. Okay, so we've got a great big hole down here. Fingers crossed I don't have to fight the zombies again. Okay, so we've got a few things to upgrade. Not really enough to do it. Might as well grab a potion while I'm here. Just having a go at move, because I remember seeing in the moveset there's a few kind of combos / special attacks you can do by rotating the stick. I was just sort of playing around there, but I guess I've not unlocked them yet. So here's our foe from our last stint as Ryu. Golden Scarab, nice. Doesn't seem to be anything else here, so I guess we just go through the doorway and immediately get greeted by an orb. Several orbs. Oh, and some zombies. Lovely. Oh, they've got the archers as well. Those guys. Oh, these guys are horrible. And that's where the flying swallow fail is always a pain. Oh, this is ridiculous. You know, it's quite funny with this chapter. A few people have spoken to me about this series and have kind of said like, oh, you're playing Ninja Gaiden, it's fairly hard, there's a few frustrating bits, and nearly everyone I've spoken to has said chapter 9 is one of the hardest chapters. They've not really gone into a huge amount of detail. They said the boss is really hard for chapter 9. But here I'm starting to see more sort of frustrating elements coming out already. And I mean, I'm no stranger to hard games. It's not really something I seek out though. Like, to be honest, I think the hardest game I've ever beaten is probably Bloodborne, and I was really proud of doing that. There's a couple of games I have quit and never finished because I got so frustrated. Okay, cool. Yeah, they include the original Crash Bandicoot, just never got past the high road. I know that's fairly embarrassing. And the other one, and this is one I really regret, and I've tried to go back to several times, but I've never got there, and that's GTA Vice City with the helicopter, the RC helicopter mission of a construction site. I'd tried that so many times and still just couldn't do it. So yeah, there's a couple of games I've sort of never finished due to difficulty. There's a couple of quite hard games I have finished, but I'm certainly not somebody who kind of seeks challenge and difficulty, but I'm not adverse to it either. So fingers crossed we don't hit a wall here in chapter 9 and then the Let's Play series stops, because I am a bit anxious about this chapter. I think a big difference as well, if I'm being realistic, is how when I was playing through Bloodborne I was working from home due to COVID and everything, and that gave me a lot more time just to kind of dip in and out of it, because I wasn't losing so much time in my days commuting and stuff like that. Whereas now I'm back to kind of full-time work, you know, out my house, coming back and spending an evening just getting battered by zombies or black spider ninjas does sound far less appealing than it once did. I should say, while I'm rambling on, I noticed at the shop back there we've got the opportunity to upgrade our dragon sword again. I think I might consider doing that if I can save up enough sort of souls or what have you for it. So Ryu stuck that landing, but not the one off the cliff in the last chapter. Okay, so we got some fiends and some zombies here. Okay, we just need to get near this guy. Great, there we go. When in doubt, throw more zombies at me. Oof. I think the archers are the worst ones, because they've got that combination of being annoying and then the knockback as well. And I've made that comment before, that all gamers love knockback. It's just one of those things that's been apparent in lots of games, and well, since the very, very early days of gaming, and it just seems to universally annoy people. I think to the NES and kind of Castlevania, that's back when it was at its most kind of toxic, where you get sort of tagged by a bat and then it would knock you off the platform, you'd sit on it and you'd end up dead. Thankfully it doesn't seem too bad here in Ninja Gaiden. There it is again. I do stand by what I said a couple of chapters ago when I first faced these zombies. They're really not that fun to fight, and I appreciate for you guys at home, like when you see what just happened there, like his head goes flying off and all that kind of stuff. Probably looks quite cool, but They just feel very spongy to fight. You just kind of wail on them, and occasionally, yeah, maybe a head flies off, but unless you hit a special move like that, they just seem to soak up attacks. Let's see what's lurking in here. Oh gosh, straight away. See what I mean there? Just how many hits that guy ate up without really reacting. I'm being shot from across the hallway. Okay, we got rid of the orb. I've got to try and remember how to aim with the bow. There we go, L2. Crazy how quickly you can take them down with the bow. Okay, can't interact with that. Maybe shoot it. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we got a pathway. Oh, didn't time that well. And I bet the pathway's gone now. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Round 2. Oh. I think this could be a bit annoying. Hang on, here we go. Ah, hey, so that slows down the big wrecking balls. Okay, so we've slowed that one down. So just be patient. And there we go. Okay, so let's tag that one. Good, good. Oh. Okay, so we're on a timer. Didn't realise that. Got to be much quicker. So let's grab some more arrows. That's good. Just need to be a bit more punctual with this. So we've tagged that one. Tag that one. Let's go. Lovely. Right out of our way. Probably get around this one. Good, good. Right, I'm wondering if we can jump across this one if we slow it down. Yeah, great. And a wall run here maybe? Or straight across. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, I tried to press for a wall run. Oh, at least we found the golden scarab. Yeah, I tried pressing forward there for a wall run, but I was clearly too slow pressing X and just walked straight off the edge. That's annoying. I felt that was really slick up until then. Okay, this time. I promise I'll edit this down, okay? Right. Slow this one. Same again, jump across. Save a bit of time, there we go. Slow him. Let's go for it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Seemed quite drawn out, that. Okay, I'm pleased we got that. Okay. I sound really miserable this episode, but this is exactly what I meant by unnecessary padding. Have one or the other. Have, like, you know, if you're going to respawn enemies, at least make them kind of quick and annoying but easy to kill. These zombies are just, they're just wearing a little bit thin with the frequency I have to fight them. Especially the archers. Okay. The amount of time those guys stay on you varies as well. I don't know if it's because one's gold and one's kind of bronze, or... There we go. Sorry I'm being quite quiet here, guys. It's partly concentration, but also, as depressing as this sounds, I'm just kind of running out of stuff to say. It's just slamming through hordes of these zombies again. It's interesting because I've referenced the gore thing quite a few times in these episodes. And it's really interesting because when I played through Ninja Gaiden 2 initially, the really violent version, okay, it never, at no point did it feel kind of repetitive and button mashy or grindy, and part of me wonders if that is due to the gore. The fact that when you're hitting enemies, blood was spurting out of them and arms and legs were flying everywhere and all that kind of stuff. Whereas with those zombies, because you are just hacking away at them, it just feels a little bit odd, really. Is that it? That's way easier than the other room. That was really unbalanced. Doesn't really matter though. At least I did it the nice way around. In case you're wondering, you don't have to do anything to run on War Surveyor, you literally just press forward. And as long as you're kind of moving, you don't sink. Anyone gonna respawn? No? Okay. Right, in we go. And now we see another thing from early 2000s games. Reusing bosses. I mean, I didn't mind this guy first time, he was fairly easy. Hopefully it'll be the same again. Yeah, there we go. Let's hammer away at him. I think we know the deal now. Sort of flail thing just doesn't really seem to do much either. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's fairly good, but there we go, we can just wail on him again. Probably could have kept hitting him, but I really want the health. Really odd creature, this thing. It's very like Lovecraftian. Yeah, we'll use an impo, why not? Finish him off. Okay, so what's he dropped? We got Lives of 1,000 Gods, nice. Our health's taken a real nice boost over, well, this chapter anyway. Which again makes me wary over those sort of vague warnings I've received. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here, so let's... Yeah, no, I think those wolves moving were back outside here. Oh, okay, so they're down here. Okay, so we're back up to, oh no, does that mean we've missed whatever's over there? Oh, that's really annoying. Part of me wonders, were we kind of supposed to jump down before that cutscene triggered? Yeah, I think we'll definitely save after that. Don't want to fight all those zombies over again. Let's just see about this, because I know I can get back up. Ah, oh, awesome, okay, no. So it was on both sides. Excellent. Cool. So, Jewel of the Demon Soul. Sounds good. Okay, so we can upgrade an impo. So let's stick it on the fire wheels then. It's the one I've been using, I've not unlocked anything else. Yeah, use it. Oh. It's really weird. It's not giving me the option to actually kind of equip it. That's strange. Yeah, it's not upgraded. The orb's not appearing in it. Let's try it again. No. Doesn't seem to be working. That's weird. Maybe I'll upgrade something or something will happen, I'll be able to use it. There's some guys down here. Let's try a bow. Cool, that's one. It's crazy how efficient the bow is in comparison to the dragon blade. It's a flimsy sort of wooden bow. Okay. Big old horde of these guys. Let's give them a bit of a walloping. As per usual, camera's not really helping me much here. I'm doing my best. There's just so many of these guys and they take so long to bring down. It's almost one of those things where I wish they'd either kept the numbers and made them a little bit easier to kill, or there was fewer of them and they were harder to kill. Like, if you had 2 or 3 of these guys and they were even harder than this, and maybe a little bit more aggressive, I could get that, but currently they're just so, like, I just feel the need to use an impo just to kind of speed things along for you guys, and I shouldn't really have to feel that way. And he's almost killed me. I'm going to save the game here. Hopefully these guys will stay dead. I really don't want to have to fight them again. So I'm going to head back to the shop statue. And I'm going to see if I've got enough to upgrade my sword. Because I'm hoping that's going to like speed things along, killing those zombies. Because it is becoming a little bit annoying now. Yeah, we do. Brilliant. Okay, so we've upgraded the dragon sword. Hopefully that will kind of speed things along. Yeah, okay, so some of these moves are kind of lit up now where they weren't before. And I do promise at some point... Oh, come on! Why are there enemies now? Oh no, and an archer as well. Okay, drop some health. So that's something. Thought just give it another go in case I missed something. No, there's no sort of button prompt or anything to equip it. I mean, my fire wheel's still pretty good. Like, it managed to eat through those zombies pretty decently, but it's just a bit weird. They've given me this orb that's supposed to upgrade your nimpos, and I can't use it on the only nimpo I've kind of found up until this point. Just seems a bit weird. Definitely going to have a save though. Right, let's head back down and hopefully these guys aren't back there. Okay, that's decent. Okay. Oh. Hey, there we go, a new Nimpo. Now, hopefully... there we go. So, the Art of the Ice Storm has got stars above it, like a weapon, whereas the Firewheels doesn't. Yeah, so, perfect. So, I guess we can equip it to the Ice Storm, but not Firewheels. Seems to be the case. And then we need it equipped, and there we go, perfect. It's very fiddly that. Had to equip it before I could upgrade it. But cool, we've got an upgrade Nimpo, that's nice. It's kind of weird you couldn't upgrade, oh some bats, upgrade the starter one though. There's a lot of these guys. Haven't seen them since the cave in the very first chapter, I don't think. Chamber of Everlasting Sleep. So weird that Vigor is this kind of pseudo-European place, and yet there's kind of an Egyptian tomb underneath this old Gothic monastery and stuff. It's quite cool, I like it, and it's clearly just like the devs are quite fond of these different cultures and thought they'd throw them in. Okay, so nothing to do with the dogs. I smell a puzzle here. Okay, so I assume we want to get to that sarcophagus. More bats. Jeez, they just won't stop. I don't know enough about bats to know if this is realistic or not, whether you'd ever have this many. Okay, so there's a switch that brings it down, and when we touch the floor it comes up, okay. Oh, go away bats. Okay, wall run maybe? No. And there's a skull door. There's a skull door back in Vigor, I remember. Oh, these bats are pretty annoying. Right, let's try again. Don't jump off. Okay. No, that must not be it. I was thinking maybe he'd jump more kind of 90 degrees, but doesn't really seem to want to. Let's try from this side. Okay, cool. Oh no! Just overshot the jump there and missed it. Right, let's give it a go now. Get rid of that. Over. Oh! I'll blame the bat for putting me off there. Okay, we're onto it. Careful now. And there we go. Okay, I see value in the skull key, but I don't really get the wolf statue. Okay. It's weird because I've not really found I've had much option to sell stuff in the shop. I've really had quite enough for bats for now. Okay. Okay, cool. So first time kind of swimming around. How do we dive? There we go. So it's X to dive. And there's a scarab, nice. Got a statue there. I think that's just Warsfall where we came through. Don't really want to mess around with that because I'm assuming it's locked. So I just want to get the hang of these controls before we go through there. Okay, down we go. Hopefully I don't drown. It's always quite tense, these swimming moments in any video game. They've not got better nowadays. Okay, cool. Let's get some air. Oh, and there's a save point. Lovely. Great. Okay. So that doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't really seem to be anywhere else to go, unless, I guess, we just go back the way we were. Yeah, okay. I guess we are just going back by the statue. Should be okay here. There we go. Great. Okay, cool. So that just opens up and takes us up. Straight in some black spider guys. Okay, nice. Wow, I think that's my best showing against those guys to date. Oh, I know where we are. we're back in the room with the safe. We got the book from here originally, didn't we? Oh. Is there a new combo? Ah, there is. I don't know if I'm missing something there. Ah, here we go, different text, great. Seems... is it just the same again? Yeah. Okay, seems fairly straightforward. He says smugly. Let's go and have another look at that, I think. Right, back we go. Let's give this another shot. Yeah, here we go. Progress. Yay! Is it bad that I'm a little bit underwhelmed? I mean, it's fine. Would have been nice if we'd have one more to get that extra health boost. Okay, we're back in here. Ooh. Oof. That scares me slightly because that makes me think we might have a boss coming up, and from what people have been telling me, this boss is pretty hard. I don't know whether to go back through there or... I mean, let's be honest, this arena, I've played enough video games to know that this looks like where we're going to have a fight. And I was right. Oof, ow. Okay, that took off a lot of health. Nice, got a couple of hits in, this is good. Nice, okay, come on Ryu. Oh, come on camera. Really not helping me out here. Oh, ow. I keep missing attacks and it's just... she's just punishing me every time I'm stood still. And then I'm not. Well, I'm not in a good position here. She's so mobile, and I feel like a tank currently. Oof. Yeah, that was hard. That was pretty hard. Okay, I mean, I guess we can just go straight back at her and hope for the best. Some of that sort of dry optimism. Okay. Try and get myself well equipped for this one and see how we get on. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, here is every time I die I'm just going to kind of try and skip ahead, so you don't have to see me go and swim through that tunnel or not allowed out. I'm struggling a bit on health. I don't have much health, I don't have much stuff to buy from that statue underwater, so I'm sort of going at her with the bare minimum, which really sucks, quite honestly. So yeah, I don't know how many tries it's going to take me, and I don't want you guys to have to watch me swim through the tunnel and go up the lift every time I die. Okay, she is hard. I've not done a hit yet, and I'm dead. Flawless victory. Ooh, that was a bit of a spirit breaker, that one. Right, I've done a couple more tries here since I last spoke to you guys, and it's not been going great. I've been getting absolutely mullered by her. Getting more and more kind of frustrated, and I'm really stuck because I'm not in a position where I can buy more health. I've been trying to go through the archives, and there's some fiends in there I can fight, but they just keep hammering me, and I keep maybe kind of breaking even in terms of the souls I have to spend on health, and the health I'm spending to actually fight them. So this is not a good position to be in, and it's kind of concerning because if I can't find a way out of this, I might need to kind of restart the level or what have you. Ow. Oh, come on. She's got an answer for everything. This is it, guys. I've done like 3 or 4 more tries, and it's pretty spirit breaking. I'm tempted to go to easy. I don't want to, but I'm tempted to. I think this will be my last try on normal. I've been at this for a couple hours, more or less. Or at least that's what it feels like. Right, come on Josh, you beat the Shadow of Yharnam. You've beaten harder bosses than this, come on. I am second guessing my choice in Impo. I do wonder if the fire wheel might be a better choice. If you're wondering why I'm backing away when I knock her down like that, it's because I've started to learn some of her pattern, and if you're not quick enough she does this and retaliates quite quickly. Keep missing flying swallows. Come on. Yes, come on, come on. Oh. Ooh. I just need another hit.
couldn't do it. I can't kill my own sister.
And that was a hit. Oh, I'm chuffed with that. Whew. That was hard, guys. That was really, really hard. But we got there in the end.
Internal Affairs National Security Forces. The Duoco Monastery has been attacked and has suffered extreme damage. Request full alert throughout Taiwan. Dispatch order has been received from Taiwan High Command. This is a Code Orange situation. Set up a curfew for all civilians. Request available information on the target. No new information at this time.
Okay, it looks like things are getting serious.
So, the greater fiends have a soul, don't they?
Yes, they are the ones who retain a spirit even after becoming fiends. There are only 3 of them. Doku, my sister, and another who guards the Emperor.
It's not safe for you to be around me. You should go now.
Ah, Rachel. I should kill you now for the pain you've inflicted on Alma. But instead, I shall use you to make her even stronger. It will be your blood, the cursed blood of a twin sister, that shall serve to awaken Alma. It's a shame. Such a fine specimen has to go to waste. You might have become more powerful than even Alma. But no longer.
Okay, new chapter. Chapter 10. Tyrant under alert. Without a victor, I won. Don't take that away from me. Okay. Right, so basically enemies are going to be tougher. Wonderful. It was interesting seeing Doku there. Clearly a lot of history there between him and Rachel. I just had a little bit of a thought there though. I think that cutscene was giving us a little bit of a hint. And I'll let you know if my inkling's right. The fact we can get into the monastery bodes quite well. So in that cutscene, he smashed Rachel across the floor here. Yeah, and it's all knocked out. Aha, we're right. I thought so, because her hammer went flying across the floor. Ah, cool, so we've unlocked that now. And we can use that if we want to. Excellent. That's really cool. I get the impression we're not going to be as good with it as Rachel till we upgrade it, but still cool to have. Adds to the diversity of the weapons I'm ignoring to favour the dragon sword. Right, I'm going to kind of start wrapping things up there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a real long part, it's been a heavy going part, but we beat Alma and I feel great about that. So thanks so much for sticking with me and stopping by. Take care, stay safe, and bye bye. I'll see you next time.